It is not likely that you are going to hear anything about this from the financial media, the very originators of fake news. What is it? Did you know that gold, yes, gold, has been hitting high after high? Let me show you something. By the way, I am Bagger Don at stockmarketcaddy.com. It is Friday, September 13th at 9:40. And gold is speaking volumes to us. Is anybody listening? Let me show you something. This, by the way, is SMC, Stock Market Caddy, the Swing Machine Plus. This is going to be the gold ETF, GLD. On a daily basis, gold, or on any basis, gold is trading at, on the ETF, $238.55. It's up again today, a couple of more bucks. It's long. It's been long for 55 days. If you had purchased the GLD back on June 27th of this year, you would be up 11%. Now that isn't $23. That is $23 a share. Let me show you what we can do. We can come in here, if you have this tool on your desktop, we can change this from futures to stocks or ETFs. And I'm going to do that now for you. And let's pretend that you put $25,000 into gold. You would be up $2,743. That is appreciation. The trend is up and it's running. Now, maybe you consider yourself, which would be fine, an investor class. One of the things that you can do here is change it from a daily to a weekly. On a weekly basis, Swing Machine told our members who have this tool on their desktop and who learn how to use these tools and apply the tools, you must apply them, 48 weeks ago at 183.59 back in October of last year. And you would be up 29.95%. How about real long term, monthly? Let's change this to a monthly view. 68 months ago, 68 months, back in February of 2019, if you had bought the GLD at $123.99, you almost have doubled your money, your purchasing power. Now, if you become really good at this and you want to use less capital and leverage a little of this, let's put in the gold futures contract. Gold futures. This is a leveraged market. So in order to do this, we're going to need to change this back to futures. We're going to turn that back down. False. I'm going to set this as true. Now this purse is going to go to a per share because in futures it is one contract. We're going to put in the futures symbol. This is a leverage contract on a daily basis. On a daily basis, 52 days ago, you're not up 8%. You're up a whole lot more than that. A futures contract is about, in gold, I think it's hovering around $6,000 or $7,000. And if you had gone long back on July 3rd, you'd have $19,000. So the difference The percent return is the difference between the entry price and where it's trading, but because it's leveraged, you get even a bigger return. You see, folks, this is how they build those big buildings in New York and in Chicago, and they buy and build those big homes in the Hamptons. Let's look at it on a weekly basis. Let's change it to a weekly futures contract. If you had done this 44 weeks ago, you could have turned $5,000 or $6,000 into $50,000, a 10-bagger. And yes, on a monthly basis, let's change it to a monthly basis, the long-term leveraged view. 22 months ago, you could have turned $5,000 or $6,000 into $56,000. What is gold telling us? Problems ahead, inflation out of control, monetary policies out of control, government spending out of control. I'm Bagadon at stockmarketcaddy.com. We will leave all of those discussions to others. We track money flow. Whether you're on the left or you're on the right, they all want to get rich. They all want to protect their standard of living. They may say one thing, but what they do with their money is most important to us. And if you want to trust the ABC network, the CBS, the CNN, the CNBC, Fox News, any of them, the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, to tell you the truth about what is happening in the markets, then you go right ahead. If you want this tool, as well as other tools, now counting close to 70 proprietary tools, whereby you can track anything from gold to crypto to the S&P to Apple to Amazon. But more valuable than any one tool is the education on how to use these tools. Like everything, you need an education. The tool alone can't get the job done. It's a tool. Just like when you go to Lowe's and buy a skill saw, it can't automatically build you a staircase. You must have good acquired carpentry skills to build that staircase. Feel free to visit stockmarketcaddy.com. Consider what we might be able to do for you. You can call us at 813-758-8263. In early November, we will be taking reservations for what we call our Q School for January. Feel free to give us a call. We wish you the best, folks. Today is September 13th. And remember, what is more valuable than gold? Time itself. You can't buy it, you can't sell it, you can't trade it, but you can waste it. We don't.